chat if you guys are back. Drop a boom in the chat if you guys are back. Awesome. Loving the energy. Welcome to the part 2 of the LinkedIn workshop, because before break, after break is very different game. Basically, this is when we take a notch up and include a lot of stuff that we could cover using AI and everything around it. So I hope you guys are excited. Grabbing some water because I finished one bottle of water talking to you guys. Let's get in. Should we? Let's get in. Should we? Yes, let's go. Let's go in the chat. Awesome. Folks, for people who have not been, didn't get a chance to kind of introduce yourself, don't worry. You can do it after the workshop as well, right? You can do it after the workshop as well. Now, moving on to the next section, which is playing the outbound game. Now, what is playing the outbound game? Playing the outbound game is basically how do you reach out to people on LinkedIn in the right way. Now, a lot of people try to reach out on LinkedIn and they do it in a very, very long way. And we're going to talk everything about it right here. Now, what the hell is outbound? There's something called as inbound. There's something called as outbound. What does inbound mean? If someone is reaching you out, saying that, hey, are you interested in a job? Hey, can I hire you as a interior designer? Or hey, what does your company do? I want to like work for your company or anything like this. That is basically called as inbound. Outbound is you reaching out to someone saying that, hi, I would love to hire you. Hi, I would want to join your company. Is there a way I can connect with you? Or hi, I have this amazing service. Would you be interested to buy? Right? That is outbound. You reaching out to the person is called as outbound. But a lot of people will be like, wait, Vaibhav, but reaching out to people on LinkedIn is spammy, right? Like a lot of people reach out to me and I get annoyed. The moment I connect, they'll be like, oh, can you buy this service from me? It's very, very annoying. It is, if you don't do it in the right way. And that is what we are going to learn here. There are three very important factors that you need to know when it comes to reaching out to people. One is personalization. I've already spoken about it. Whenever you're connecting with someone, you need to send a personalized note. If you don't send a personalized note, there is no way for people to understand why you're connecting with them. And if they don't know why you're connecting with them, it'll never work. So personalization is very, very important. Number two, like I said, here is an example. I don't just say, hi, I want to connect. I actually give an example here. I say, hey, Zach, I really wanted to connect. As such, I was trying to be funny here. As such, I've decided not to send you a generic LinkedIn invite. By the way, I found your profile on URL from a specific group. I hope to see you on the other side. And there you go, Vaibhav Sisinity. And I didn't send any link on the top. I just put it as signature. So if people are interested, they can click and check out my link. Now, this is how you can personalize. Obviously, you will get a document of Connect Ninja if you guys are writing a post on LinkedIn, if you don't forget about that, right? And even if you can't, I told you how you can write custom notes using AI. So you can play around with it. Next, a lot of people connect with a note and send a message. And if they don't get a reply after connecting, they'll be like, oh, LinkedIn doesn't work for me. Here's the thing. You have to follow up with people if you want to get your work done on LinkedIn. So follow up is the name of the game. The money is in the follow up. You can see I have a lot of ways I can follow up. I say, in this case, Mutiyat, I really appreciate connecting for me. I shared quick 3 things about myself. And I basically am trying to have a conversation. Here in this case also, I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm trying to have a conversation with that person, get to know that person first. And then I will tell, hey, you know what? I have this product. Are you interested to buy? So having that conversation is important. And the way you do it is by following up, right? And 3, you should get creative. How can you be different from others? That is something that you have to consistently think about so that you can crack the game of LinkedIn. Now, what do I mean by consistently get creative? This is what I mean by that. Instead of sending a message, I started to send videos to a lot of people. Quickly shoot a video and send it across. And you know what? A lot of times I do get very high reply rates when I send video. In this case, you see, I sent a video, I sent a message, yet Seen, who's called the father of growth hacking, didn't really reply. As a result, I again followed up. Hey, Seen, wanted to check if you had a chance to see the video. And that is when the Seen, who is like a really big guy in the world, actually went to the video and responded back to me. So it works with some really credible people as well. And I've done this for multiple times. Now, the most powerful thing that you can do for you to get in touch with people in LinkedIn and accomplish what you want to do. If it's about generating leads for your business, if it's about scaling your brand, if it's about getting a job, or like you build a strong personal brand, right? You have to follow a multi-touch approach. What does that mean? A lot of people send an invite. If the person doesn't accept, they'll be like, okay, the person is not interested. Screw it. I'll go on to the next person. If you really want LinkedIn to work for you, you have to follow a multi-touch approach. Now, what does a multi-approach mean? Let me show you what I mean by that, right? This is what most of the people do on LinkedIn, by the way. They send an invitation message, okay? They don't add a note or anything, they just send a message. And if the person connects by any chance, upon acceptance, the moment the person accepts the invitation, they will send like a big message, like a blast of message on face saying, "Hi, my name is XYZ. This is the company that I work for. This is the product that we sell. Are you interested to buy? Please buy, please buy, please buy." How many of you have seen these messages? Drop a me in the chat. And how many of you have sent these messages? I have in the chat. It doesn't work, guys. Even if it does, the chance of this working is very, very low. And a lot of people, after this, they drop a pitch, they will not get a reply, and they'll be like, "Oh, this person didn't reply. What the hell? Move on to the next person." The reason why it doesn't work is because this is too old and too spammy. You have to be creative. Now, a few creative people do this. What do? They invite with a personalized note this time, which increases the chance of someone connecting. Next, upon acceptance, they send a thank you message. And a lot of times, because they send a connection note, if the person replies, directly they send a sales pitch. And upon acceptance rate, if the person doesn't reply, folks actually drop a thank you message saying, "Hey, thank you so much for connecting with me on LinkedIn, da 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 da." And you know what? And if the conversation starts, if the person replies to that, they again say, "Hey, this is the service that I'm selling. Are you interested to buy?" If they don't reply, they probably will do a couple of follow messages. "Hey, are you here? Hey, I was hoping that you'll reply to me, blah, blah, blah." Things like that. They do a couple of follow-ups. And if nothing happens, they will stop. This is actually 10 times better than the old process. Do you guys agree? You're connecting with the person with a personalized note. If the person accepts, you're sending a thank you message. If the person still doesn't reply, you're doing a follow-up message. If the chances of this method is 1%, okay, the chance of this method working basically with a follow-up is maybe 3%. But how many of you want to increase your odds by 10% or 10 times? How many of you want to increase the odds by 10 times? Guys, the process that I'm going to tell you right now is the exact process I used to follow I've done it for hundreds of clients and I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars. I used to charge clients $5,000 to do the exact process for them. And I'm going to teach you that process right now on what exactly I do in this method. Okay. Moving on to that process. Where is it? There you go. This is what I do, guys. I want you guys to focus on this so that you don't lose anything. Want you guys to focus on this. That is, you invite a person with a personalized note. Once the person gets a personalized note, if the person connects, if the person replies, you try to have a conversation with that person. Don't try to sell right away. You should not go ahead and say that, "Give me a job, please." Right? Be nice, have a conversation, and then try to get on a call or try to say that, "Can you help me with this?" or whatever that is. And upon acceptance it, definitely you should drop a thank you message. If the person replies, you know what you have to do. You have to have a conversation with that person and try to get him to do what you want to do. The person still doesn't reply. Obviously, you don't go ahead and do a follow-up message. Instead, what you do is you go onto their LinkedIn. Now that you're connected with the person, go and like a piece of content. Drop a comment on that piece of content. What happens when you do this? If you go and like and comment on the piece of content of this person that you're trying to get a reply from, this person will start noticing you. There are hundreds of people sending messages to this person to connect and get something done by you. But the moment you go and engage with their content, like or comment on their post, they start noticing you saying, "Hey, you know what? I've seen this person, or this person had sent me a message. Maybe I should reply." And it increases the chances of getting a response from the person. If the person replies, great, you have a conversation. If the person still doesn't reply, if it's a no reply, then you drop a follow-up message. The chances of the follow-up working right now after you engage with their content goes up like crazy because now the person has noticed you. You have to understand one thing, guys, that not everybody gets hundreds of comments. On an average, people get 2 or 3 comments. And the moment you comment a couple of times, the person will start noticing you, no matter how big they are. I have noticed people when they consistently comment on my content because I keep seeing their name. And this is what I mean by multi-touch point. You have to keep showing up in front of this person as many times as you can. Now you do a follow-up message, you're hoping for the person to reply. The chance of the person replying is very high. If the person still doesn't reply, what do? You don't go and follow up. Instead, you go and do a follow up. If the person still doesn't reply, you can do one more thing, which is crazy. You can go and endorse their skills on LinkedIn. What happens when you endorse their skills on LinkedIn? They get a pop up, they get a notification saying Vaibhav Sisinity endorsed your sales skills. Vaibhav Sisinity endorsed your business analysis skills. And as a result, again, you're becoming top of mind for them. They didn't reply on your message. They didn't reply when you liked the content and then you did a follow up. Now you're endorsing their skills. You're tapping on their back saying, good job. I really like what you're doing by endorsing the skills. LinkedIn sends them a push notification with your name on it. As a result, it increases the chances of their replying. If they still don't reply, you do one final follow-up, and after that, you can choose to stop. Don't you guys think this is at least 10 times more powerful? You are not stopping with the process of connecting and sending invitation. You're engaging with their content, you're visiting their profile, you're endorsing their skills. If the chance, this increases your chances of getting to talk to the person at least 10 times. And this, my friends, is called as a multi-touch point. We're going to send this graph to you. Don't worry, towards the end, you will get this Miro board, which you can play all of it yourself. Drop a comment, a boom in the chat if you think this was fun, you learned something new. This is what I mean by multi-touch point. You have to connect with people multiple times, right? Obviously, guys, it's not easy to do it. It is absolutely not easy to do it because you have to follow. It will take a lot of time. As a result, I have figured out a way to automate this as well. It's not as simple that I can quickly show you. It's a process that I've created, which is school proof, where in this process, you can actually scrape relevant profiles on LinkedIn. Everything that I taught you just now or spoke about right now, what if I tell you can be automated, right? You just tell LinkedIn that, hey, I want to connect with founders who are, who are in San Francisco working for internet-based companies. It will come up with a personalized note. It will connect with people. Upon acceptance, it will automatically do a follow-up thank you message. If they don't reply for next 3 days, it will automatically go and like and comment on their content. If they still don't reply, it will again write a follow-up message. If they still don't reply, it will again basically go and endorse their top 3 skills. If they still don't reply, it will go automatically and go and do a follow-up again, however you want to do it. In fact, I'll tell you even more crazier things. This process that I've created, like I said, I used to do this for my clients and charge $5,000. So it's not as simple as that, right? But it's you can do it yourself as well. But I teach in this main program that I've built. But I want to show the possibilities of power of growth hacking as well to you. If people who don't accept your invitation, you can find their emails, send them cold emails, find them on Twitter, send them messages there as well. So there's a lot that you can do all using growth hacking and automation and AI right there. Obviously, we don't cover that in this workshop because it will take hours and hours to learn that. But it's insane and it's possible. And the reason why I talk about it is because if you really want to, you can go figure it out yourself as well. Sounds interesting. I hope it is. I have a very cool surprise for all of you people. I hope you guys really like it. We haven't done this before multiple times. I've done it very few times. And because we have so many people here, our team decided to do it today for all of you people. So what is that? Here's the thing, right? People to people here, right? I know there are a lot of operators, founders here. How many of you think that you actually paid for this workshop? How many of you actually think that you paid for this workshop? A lot of you people think that you paid for this workshop. You know what? You did. But let me tell you one thing. I actually paid to get you to attend this workshop. What do I mean by that? Maybe you paid 1,000 rupees, but it cost me 2x the money to run ads to get you to this people. In a way, if you guys are attending the session, that basically means I paid so that you can show up, because I'm sure a lot of you people came across this workshop via ads, and ads are freakishly expensive. Right? So in a way, I paid so that you come into this workshop, right? There's no way that few people must have paid 1,000 and a few people must have got a discount as well. And as a result, a lot of people are here. Now, our team thought, just to make our lives better and easy, what we thought is we'll give a gift which will also help us. What does that mean by that? A gift of learning for your loved ones. All of you guys who have attended today's workshop and who stay till the end, we're going to look at the data. You guys will get an email with a unique promo code. And you can give that code to 3 friends of yours. You can give that code to any of your 3 friends of yours, and they can attend this workshop for free. We have not done this before. Like I said, we are doing this for the first few times, and you guys are the first set of people. So you can actually give this workshop to 3 of your friends who you think could find this workshop useful for themselves. And it will be free for them on your behalf. And it'll be a unique code. So you can put it on LinkedIn. You can send it to someone who you think should definitely attend this workshop. And they can, 3 people only max, can get this workshop for free. And on top of that, because we are doing this, we thought, you know what, we'll make it even more cooler. We'll give you one more promo code, and this one is for you. Everyone who wants, there are so many workshops that we have on performance marketing, on UX, on ChatGPT. There's so many workshops we have. Anyone who has attended this workshop and stayed till the end of this workshop today will also get a promo code who will get a flat 50% off on any 3 workshops that you want to join. Sounds interesting? It's a win-win. You gift this workshop to 3 of your friends, and you also get something. We are doing this. I don't know how this will work. I hope you guys are happy about it. Let me know what you guys think. We will send this promo code after the workshop is over on your email. So make sure you look at it, right? And yeah, awesome. Now, like I said, after this workshop, you'll get the promo code and everything around it. How many of you guys are excited about content? How many of you guys are excited about content? Drop a me in the chat. Guys, I want the highest energy in the room, because this section, I guarantee, will blow your mind with, I'm going to share so many tools here. Like I said, I've kept the best to the last. Come on, bring it on. Energy. I want booms. I want me's in the chat. I want excited in the chat. Bring it on. We have thousands and thousands of people, guys. I want to see that energy in the chat. Awesome, 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 awesome. So let's learn the way of content. Guys, let me tell you one thing. If there was no content right now, about 400,000 followers on LinkedIn, I could have never got to that number without content. And that is what I want to teach you, right? Is content even important? Hell yeah, it is important. It is super important. What do I mean by that? If you put good content, if your content piece does well, it can increase the number of people visiting your profile. It will increase the chances of you getting found on LinkedIn search. It will increase the number of people who are clicking on the links on your profile and buying the stuff that you want. So good content can boost everything that you do on LinkedIn, and everybody should create content. Essentially, there are 2 types of content that you can create. What is that? Number one is you create content for your own profile. That is, you write content and you put it up on your profile. And you can see that if you put good content, this piece of content had 2 million views. This has 700,000 views. This has 500,000 views. So if you put good content, you're going to get a lot of reach. And that's for on your profile. And you can create content for others' profile. What do I mean by that? A lot of people don't treat comments as content, and it's actually pure hardcore content. What do I mean by that? When you come across a post of someone who has a lot of followers, when you go out there and comment something valuable, not a comment like, oh, great post, oh, nice post, not these. You go to the post and give your perspective. You can see this. I gave my perspective here on a Tanmay Bhatt's post, and that post, that comment that I created had 140 likes. Now, why is this important? When I get 140 likes on the comment will stay right in the top. When the comment stays right in the top, everywhere this LinkedIn post will go, my comment will be visible as well. As a result, lot of people, while I don't have the followers, I'm piggybacking on someone who has the followers. As a result, I will get a lot of reach because of someone else's post going viral. So you can create content on your own post, and you can also create content in form of comments on someone else's post. And like I said, you should do this using, not randomly saying great post, good post, but actually reading the post, spending some time and giving value. So engage with your audience content. It's very, very critical. And like I said, try to connect and try to comment with as many posts as you can. That is, if you're creating one piece of content per day, you should at least go with 5 to 10 comments per day. So follow a 1 to 10 ratio, one piece of content to 10 comments. Spend some time. It is truly very valuable. Now, A lot of you people will be like, Vaibhav, can we automate these replies? Well, you can. And there is a tool for that. And that is called as Engage AI. I'm going to share the link of this tool as well with you people. All you have to do is click on this add to Chrome, add extension. It will add to the Chrome extension. And that's it. You're done. Once you're done with the once you have added the Chrome extension, it's free right now. When you click on the comment button, let's say I want to comment on this person. It'll give me options. You can see all of this because I've installed the Chrome extension. Friendly, funny, disagree, congrats, question. So I'm going to say just, I want to be a little funny with this person. When I tap on that button, look at this. The AI will go through the whole content piece and it will start writing a comment. Look at that. I'm not typing. It's AI which is typing. Well, it looks like someone skipped the numbering lessons in the MBA program, but they've at least learned it in a bulletproof way to make a post. I don't know because I've not read this post, but you get the point. Right? So AI can write comments for you as, but again, I also recommend you guys and all these AI models, right? You can fine tune them to make sure you get your answers in the right way or get the comments in the style that you want. But again, engaging with content is great. Now, how do you create content that can actually go viral on LinkedIn? Frankly, if you guys are hoping that I'll give you some magic formula, there is no magic formula. The way to do it is by being crazily consistent. Consistency is the biggest growth hack. I want you guys to take away from this session that consistency is the biggest growth hack. Keep creating content, keep churning that out, learn from what's happening, and then implement it on the go. Consistency is the name of the game, guys. And for all the people who are like, Vaibhav, if there's a lot of content that is coming in, can I take some inspiration? Can I look at something that is already doing well? So if you want to look at, let's say you create content on the topic of AI, and you want to see what are the other people creating on this topic, so I can look at it and take inspiration, you can do that using a tool like Linkalize, right? It's again a Chrome extension that you can install. It's free of cost. Once you install, you can add keywords. For example, here I can add AI. I can add keywords here. And once I add keywords, right, you can see 45 minutes below, somebody made this post on LinkedIn. 45 minutes below. So it scrapes the internet. And every time there's a content that is written based on the keyword that you want, it will start showing up here for you. This way, you can always be on top of content that other people are creating based on the topic that you like. And that, my friends, is called as Linkalize. I'm going to share links of all these tools. You don't have to worry. Now, the big question, what works the best? Written content, images, videos, or PDFs, or carousels? What works the best? Because this is one of the most frequently asked questions that I get, right? Well, image posts are great. If you don't do it right, you will mostly fail because the LinkedIn platform is optimizing and is changing very rapidly. And what you want is if you put a relevant image with the content that you write, it will do well. A lot of people, you know what they do? They put random images with the content because just they think if I put some image, I'll get a lot of reach. But no, optimize your content in a way. Think about the image that you're posting. For example, in this post, right, just look at some examples here. In this post, what I've done is I'm talking about my old desk setup and new desk setup. Can this be explained in words? No, but in image, I can actually show the before and after. As a result, this post got 200,000 views. Here's an image. Instead of me saying that, you know what, I've met Nikhil Kamath or Nitin Kamath, in this case, Nitin Kamath, I put an image of me talking to Nitin Kamath, and then I've written a post. Result, 1 million views on this post of Zerodha, right? And then somebody said that, you know what, Vaibhav, I took your growth hacking course. It's better than the MBA that I did, which I spent 40 lakhs for. I really liked it. I could have just made a post on this. Instead, I put a screenshot. As a result, it got reach, right? Look at ways, optimize your content for images, but don't just put images for the sake of it. And with AI, you can generate some crazy images, my friend. And I'm going to talk about that very soon as well. And I'm also show you how you can generate crazy images. Next, videos work. You will not get the reach that you'll get on images or written post, but they're really powerful. The reason is this. When you create a video, right, people will get to know who you are. They get to see you in real flesh. When you write a piece of content, they don't get to know who you are, or they don't get to see you in real flesh. As a result, I prefer posting a few videos in a week, and this will build the recall, saying, oh, this person is Vaibhav Sisinity. Right? Videos work great, and keep the video short, 1.5 minute tops. And make sure you focus on the first 10 seconds of the video. If you're not able to hook the user in the first 10 seconds, people will leave the video and they'll not watch it. Right? Next, carousels or PDF are again great because There's this hack of LinkedIn that everybody needs to know when it comes to content. If you want to get a lot of reach on LinkedIn, the rule of thumb is that you create content in a way that the user spends more time on your content. The more time they spend on your content, the higher will be the reach, because that's how the LinkedIn algorithm works, right? So when you create a carousel and it's an engaging carousel which people can swipe and keep reading, they will spend a lot of time on your post. As a result, LinkedIn will automatically boost your post to get to reach to more of people, right? So carousels and PDFs are also a great way. It depends on what you're putting there, obviously, right? So content, these are all the kinds of content that does well on LinkedIn. You can write about your stories, your personal experiences. People are on LinkedIn who are other people as well. So if you had a personal experience, your childhood story, your college story, your work story, which you think other people will get inspired from or other people will like reading, put them up on LinkedIn. It really does work. You can see 1.5 million posts, 220,000 views. So it does really well if you put it in the right way. Start trend jacking. What do I mean by trend jacking? Let's say there's a piece of content or there's a news that is very big. You can talk about it. When Reliance tried to acquire TikTok India for $5 billion, I made a post. I got 2.5 million or 250,000 views. When Byju's acquired White Hat Junior, I made a post, 200,000 views. When Mahendra Singh Dhoni retired from cricket, I made a post. It also got 300,000 views. Anything that is trending right now, if you create a content about it, it will really, really work. And three, I totally believe about this, is that you always should voice your opinion. Put your opinion out there on LinkedIn. Don't be so worried on what people will think, what people will say, all of that. Put your thoughts on LinkedIn. It does really work. That is voicing your opinion. And finally, to generate leads for your business and everything, you can talk about case studies on how you helped someone, what moved, how if you're a consultant, if you're a job person, you can talk about the projects that you created and everything around it. That also works really well on LinkedIn. So a lot of people ask me this question, Vaibhav, how many posts should we create every week? I'm sure you have that question as well. My answer to that is, create as many posts as you can with highest quality. I usually used to follow, right? Last 1 month, I've been very, very busy. As a result, I've not been able to create a lot of content on LinkedIn. I'll be back very soon. But I usually follow 2 to 3 posts a week. That's it. Though I have 400,000 followers, because you don't have to create a lot of content. Like, you have to create quality content. Overdoing it is not good as well, right? That is one which is very, very, very important. Now, with all the pieces of content that you've seen, have you noticed something? It is a formula that I operate in. It's called as the perfect LinkedIn post, which helps me take posts go viral more often than not. And the way I do it is, first, I optimize the first 2 to 3 lines to hook the user. What do I mean by that? You see, when you're on LinkedIn, right, and you're scrolling, when I'm on LinkedIn and scrolling, let's say you have a big post that you've written, people can't read your whole post at once, right? You can see, I can't read the whole post at once. You can see this. I can only see more. So my job is to make sure the first 2 lines are exciting enough that people will stop and click on the see more button. The more people click on the see more button, the more will be the reach that you will get. So optimizing the first 2, 3 lines to hook the user is very, very, very important. So spend a lot of time on your hook, the first 2 lines of your LinkedIn message. Next, you have to write it in a form of storytelling so that people are engaged when they're reading. I prefer writing content just like I'm talking. I don't write like an essay. I write as if I'm talking. That makes people very comfortable, and then they end up reading the whole message. And I always end the content with a call to action. That is, I want them to take an action. What are the actions? I either want them to share or I want them to comment. Why is this important? The more people comment on your post, the more people share your post, the higher will be your reach. The highest value, if you want highest reach, right? The biggest focus element will be like one share is as powerful as 5 comments. If one person shares your post, it is as powerful as 5 comments. One comment is as powerful as 10 likes. That is, someone comments on your post, it is as powerful as 10 likes, right? So optimize for shares, comments, and then likes. And of course, if all the three is happening, people will spend enough time on your post. As a result, you will get a lot of reach. right? So I will also tell my team to share some like content around this so that you can read and watch on the go. It'll be part of the content that you'll get, so don't worry. But that's basically what I do. I avoid bulky paragraphs. I break them down nicely. I don't like, I try to keep it as readable as possible. I use 3 to 4 hashtags, but let me tell you one thing: hashtags are not so powerful. They don't do much. So I don't use hashtags anymore. I used to do for some time. And most importantly, right, be yourself, be authentic. Don't just copy paste someone else's content for a bunch of likes. You're selling your soul for a bunch of likes, and don't do that. That's the perfect LinkedIn post. Phew. How was that, guys? How was that? Did you guys get a good sense of how to create content on LinkedIn? A lot of content packed, right? Are you guys ready to play with AI right now to create to come up with content? Drop a comment. Let's go AI. Drop a comment. Let's go AI, and we'll play with some AI right now. I'm going to cover a lot of tools right now, guys. Don't worry about it. You will get access to all these tools, like links to all these tools on the go. So you don't have to worry much about it. Okay. All right. Let's go AI. Getting right in. The first one, how to generate great content ideas using AI. You can see the design has changed to AI right now. How many of you feel stuck that you don't know how to come up with great content ideas? And you wish someone could help you to do that, right? Of course, there are a lot of people. And the way we do this is using a very cool tool, and it is called as Simplified. Okay. It has a free trial. It has a very, very generous free trial, which you can use. What Simplified is, it's powered by AI, by the way. And what this tool has is it's a lot of micro tools which can do help you with a lot of things. It can help you write a LinkedIn invitation message. It can help you write a tweet. It can help you write a reel script. It can help you write LinkedIn description. It can help you come up with ideas as well. So for example, here you can see this YouTube video ideas. There's an option called as YouTube video ideas. So I want ideas. It doesn't have LinkedIn video, LinkedIn content ideas. It doesn't matter in the end. I want some ideas. So I'm going to select this option. I'm on Simplified for people who are wondering what Simplified is. It is a really powerful tool. Let me quickly show you. And you can do a lot with it. You can create designs, you can write, you can make video editing, you can do social media management. It's a very, very powerful tool. Of course, it's a paid tool, and we are using the AI writer version of it. If you pay for this, it will cost you about $18 a month, but as a very good free trial. And the free trial will be enough for you to come up with like a lot of ideas already. Okay. It has a like generous free version, not free trial. It has a free version, but it's capped. You don't get unlimited. You get like 5,000 credits for free per month, which is probably enough for a few people here. But again, you get the idea. So first is for me to make this work, I need a topic. Let's say the topic that I want to talk about is AI for marketers. This is a topic that I want to create on AI for marketing. There's some advanced options. It's asking me how many results do you want? Let's say I want 4 options. How do you want it to be? I'll keep it original. And I can also select the language if I want, and I click on generate button. What it will do is it will go for AI for marketing, look up into its AI world, and it'll come up with a few content ideas that it thinks. Look at this. The future of marketing, embrace artificial intelligence. The future of marketing, how AI is revolutionizing the advertising industry. Exploring wonders of AI in the age of digital marketing, AI revolutionizing advertising and customer engagement. So it's coming up with a few ideas, and you can keep playing with it. Let's say I change this to AI for founders. Right. And again, come up with new ideas as well on the go. If you like something, you can keep add to favorites. If you don't like something, you can just flag it. Right. And this is using this tool, you can come up with content ideas. Not just that, if you like a content idea, like I said, you can do a lot of things. If I go to templates, you can also generate the whole content on any topic that you want using this tool. If I go to social media, there are a lot of options, guys. Emails, sales and marketing, product and brand. It has a lot of presets. It uses OpenAI's GPT-4 in the backend to give you results, and that is simplified for you. Now, let me show you one more way on how I come up with ideas as well, apart from simplified. And I use a tool called as feedly.com, which is again an AI tool. Okay. What Feedly does is it scrapes the internet for the topic that you want it to be. So I created this keyword chat GPT. So every time chat GPT as a blog article or any content piece that comes on the internet on with this keyword that you wanted to, in this case, I made it for chat GPT, it will start showing up here. So this way, you will never miss out any article on the internet about any topic. It will start showing up here You just have to select the keyword, and it'll also send you emails if you want. If you like any of these keywords and any of these topics and you think this post can do well, for example, over 100 plugins available for ChatGPT. Maybe I can create a LinkedIn post on here are some 20 favorite plugins that I have, right? Or look at these topics, right? Look at this. I like this. ChatGPT 4 versus ChatGPT 3. This could be a great piece of content that I can create as well. And these are ideas that are coming in from the internet. And this was posted 22 days back, right? So it keeps coming. If I refresh, it'll keep refreshing as well. But you get the drill, right? As you go on, it'll keep finding you content for you. Now, this is something that you can do, but I have taken it slightly to a next level using automation. So what I wanted is, I thought, you know what? I don't actually have the time to sit and go through because there's so many posts that comes up here. I often tend to miss out. So I was like, what if someone could read this messages for me and send me like a Slack message, because I'm more active on Slack or WhatsApp. Send me a message on WhatsApp or Slack saying that, hey, there's this new piece of content that has come in, and I think the chance of it going viral is very high. So I wanted someone to go through this content instead of me getting so many. Every day I wanted a few which has highest chance of going viral. And I wanted someone to send that to me on my Slack or WhatsApp. Well, who is that someone? I used automation and artificial intelligence to connect this tool to my Slack. In between, I put ChatGPT. So every time there's a new thing that comes in, this information goes into my ChatGPT. My ChatGPT reads the message and kind of summarizes the article for me, and also tells me if I create a topic, content on this topic, what are the possibility of it going viral. If the chance of it going viral is more than 7, then it sends me on a Slack, or it doesn't. Look at this. I've made it called as Idea Bot. I hope you can see this. And you see this. I keep getting messages here. I've stopped it recently because it's connected to a different one right now. But you can see this is how I get on Slack every time there's a new content. Why Google plans to kill ChatGPT will have devastating impact. Possibility of it going viral 7 out of 10. Here's the summary. Here's the link. Essentially, I'm automating my life using AI. Instead of me sitting and reading, I'm automating it. Obviously, like I can't show you all of this. By the way, I'm not a developer, guys. You can do all of this without writing a single line of code. This is something that I cover in the LinkedIn Plus generative AI program as well. But again, right, if you guys want to figure out yourself, you can as well. Very, very powerful way of automating life. What do you guys think about IdeaBot? Drop a comment cool if you think it was cool. Like automating your freaking life using AI. Right? Now move on to something the next step, right? That is, how can we create content using ChatGPT? Here we are on ChatGPT on its full glory, right? How can we create some decent content using ChatGPT? Can we create? Of course we can. There is no two ways around it, right? You can prompt ChatGPT to give you great content. And usually, I know a lot of people will look at a message on LinkedIn just like that. Let's say Feedly told you about some topic that you really like, and you want to create a content on that. How do you do it? You personally have to go through all of that, understand what it is, and then start writing, right? Instead, I wrote a prompt, and using this, you can generate content directly via ChatGPT. And here it is, right? You don't even need a paid version of ChatGPT. You can do it using free version. I will send you this prompt as well. I said, you're an expert LinkedIn copywriter. Use the content mentioned below to rewrite below LinkedIn posts which can go viral. Make sure the tone is conversational and casual. I'm telling what the tone should be. Use emojis and joke or two. Make sure no line is longer than a tweet. I want it to be crisp, on point in my style. And here's the content. What do I have to do? Let's say here's this blog article that I come across. That is, it says Facebook will soon be able to read your mind. That is the article that I came across. And I really want to create a content or post it on my LinkedIn. What do? I copy this article completely from top to bottom. Right? I wrote this post already. And when I say here is the content, I just paste the content that I copied from this blog article and I click a send. I'm going to send you this prompt, guys. So don't worry. And look at this. If you think this is cool, drop a comment, boom, in the chat. Mind-blowing news. Facebook is getting closer to reading our thoughts with a neural sensor. Hey, LinkedIn fam, have you ever wished your computer could read your mind as well? Facebook might be able to turn the dream into reality. In case crazy twists of events, Facebook is teaming up with Control Labs, blah, 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 and everything around it. So essentially, I converted a blog article that was available somewhere on the internet into a LinkedIn post. Now, do I post it as it is? Usually not. I spend some time, right, to make sure that the post is good. and then I kind of post it. I don't post it as it is. In fact, let me show you one thing, because we are here anyways. I'll show you one of the posts. I actually created a post on this topic, right? It's been a few months since I've created it, but it did really well actually, right? And let me just open that for you. So this is the post I created on the same topic, right? You can see I'm not even kidding. And AI, and I made this post using artificial intelligence, made some changes, and created this cool image of Mark Zuckerberg reading your mind. Do you think the image is cool? It's like a machine that Mark Zuckerberg has put up. The whole image is generated using AI, right? It's all generated using AI. And I wrote the post using AI, generated the image using AI, and you can see it has got 50,000 reach on this post, right? How many of you want to learn how to generate crazy images like this? How many of you want to know how to generate crazy images like this? All right, let's do it. Let's do it. But before that, you guys want to see even something cooler? I can't teach you this right now, but I would like to show you something very cool. You know what? Using ChatGPT, I've created a bot for myself, which I called as the viral LinkedIn bot. What I've done in this bot is I've taught ChatGPT, I've showed ChatGPT some 100 posts of mine which have gone viral. And I fed into this system and I said, learn from what kind of content does well on LinkedIn for me and write exactly like I write. And I built this bot inside of ChatGPT. There's something called as a GPT stores right now. And I created this bot. Of course, I teach you how to build all of this in the main program, and it does some phenomenal stuff. Okay. Using this bot, let me show you something. And you can try doing similar stuff by yourself as well. It's not like rocket science, but I teach all of these things anyways going forward in the main program, right? Let's say I found a video. This is a video on how WhatsApp makes money, the insane story of WhatsApp. And I want to create a LinkedIn post on this and in my own style, not some random style, in my own style. What do? I copy this video link. I go to this tool called as YouTube transcript. I'm going to share the link of this. Don't worry. On YouTube transcript, I just paste the URL and I click on send go. And what it does is this tool goes through the whole YouTube video and pulls up the script of it, like the subtitles. Now I can just copy the entire transcript. I've copied it, right? Come back to my tool, which I've created. This is the LinkedIn viral bot, and write a prompt. And what is the prompt that I write? Make a viral LinkedIn post from the below transcript of a YouTube video. Make sure you include all the number and data points while writing the post and don't miss anything that's mentioned in the transcript. Should I send the transcript? I'm telling this tool that I created inside of ChatGPT saying, and this is only for me, guys. This is viral LinkedIn bot like Vaibhav Sisinity. This is my AI version, right? Now I can send, it says, yes, please send it across. I send just the transcript of this YouTube, just a dump of it. Look at how big the video transcript is. It's a 30-minute long video. I didn't even watch the video, right? And look at the answer that it is coming up. And you tell me if it is in my style or not. Imagine this, 2009. And iPhone just hit the market and Facebook is on a rise. Rejected by embarks the journey with Jamcom to create something groundbreaking, WhatsApp. Initially, a status update, WhatsApp soon transforms into a global business phenomenon. Why? Because texting was pricey and WhatsApp offered a fee global alternative. And you can see, I've just converted a YouTube video into a LinkedIn post in my own style. Drop a comment, MB, mind blown, if you think this is mind blowing. Crazy, right? And do you think it writes like me? I think so. This is exactly how I write. I've taught it how to write like me. Folks, I wish I could teach. Isn't it a big post? No, I don't think so. It's perfect for me. Of course, you can make changes on this as well, right? But here's the thing. You can create crazy stuff like this using AI. And that's the power of AI that I was talking about, right? Now you can see how I'm doubling down on this. Now, let's say I created this post, which I really like. I have to generate an image for this post. What do? I go to this tool called as Midjourney. It's called midjourney.com. Sadly, it is a paid tool, but it's worth your money. And you see all the AI tools that I created is using Midjourney. Once I create Midjourney, I have to connect to a different tool called as Discord. Discord is like Slack, by the way, right? On Discord, Midjourney connects directly. I'm going to send you a YouTube video after the session to understand how to set up Discord and how to sign up for Midjourney. I don't want to do it right now. Once I do that, right, I can generate images however I want. Let me show you this. This is Discord and I've connected Midjourney. All I have to do is I have to type /imagine and says prompt. I say, sorry about that. Photorealistic image of Mark Zuckerberg looking into the camera in a very cunning way and is sitting in a room full of dollars and gold. Now, why am I saying this? Because the post is about how WhatsApp is creating a ton of money for Facebook, right? That's why I create an image like this. You can see it says it's generating 0% fast. It takes some time. You can see it is generating on the fly. These are absolutely original images that it is generating right now in front of you. Guys, if I want to teach you how to use Midjourney in a very advanced way, this in itself will take you 2 hours. Of course, we covered that in the main program on Gen AI, but you get the idea. Look at these images. What do you guys think? Don't you guys think one of these images will do great when I create this content about WhatsApp making Facebook a ton of money? Drop a boom in the chat if you think this is amazing. And AI just generated this image and I can use this image inside of my LinkedIn post. Any of them, if I like the second one, I can just select U2. It will increase the size of that image and I can use this image in my LinkedIn post. Of course, you can use other tools like Stable Diffusion, DALL-E and all. But again, I don't want to go deep into all of that image generation. DALL-E and all is not so great, to be very frank. But yeah, let's keep the questions towards the end, guys. Move on. There's so much more coming in your way, right? And that's how you generate an image. So what did we do? We wrote a piece of content. We came up with content ideas using AI. We found some YouTube videos. We found some blog articles, converted those blog articles and YouTube videos into a full LinkedIn post using artificial intelligence, made it right just like us. And then we also generated an image using AI using those tools only. Now, do you want to, what if I told you you can actually convert this into a video? What if I told you if you can convert all of this into a video? Would you be interested in that? Would you be interested in that? Yes. Let me quickly show you how you can do that as well using AI. Now, for whole of the script that we got right now from ChatGPT, okay? Bring it on, guys. Bring on the energy. I'm loving the energy. The whole of the script that I got from ChatGPT, I copy the whole script as a video script. Go to this new tool called as invideo.io, okay? InVideo is a very, very cool tool. It's a free tool. You can sign up, right? Once you sign up for that tool, once you sign up for InVideo, you land on something like this. Let me quickly log in. Which says, hey, what is the topic that you want to create content on? I can select a workflow and I'll say, I'll give you a script, convert that into video. I can just paste the script as it is. I can select the voiceover if I want something specific here. And I click on continue and it will generate. If I click on this generate video button, it will generate a full video for me. It will take 5-10 minutes to generate it. Just to save time, I actually generated the video on this topic just before the session started. Let me make you listen to this.
2009, a revolutionary year. Brian Acton, rejected by Facebook, teams up with Jan Koum to create WhatsApp.
It's originally getting stuck, slightly getting stuck, but I can see it. I hope you can see a voiceover, the visuals moving on in the video as well. And it is following the exact script that we generated, right? Let me play it again.
2009, a revolutionary year. Brian Acton, rejected by Facebook, teams up with Jan Koum to create WhatsApp. Originally a status update tool, it evolved into a free global messaging app. changing the game in a world where traditional texting cost a dime. What?
Guys, do you think this is insane? We just created a script from LinkedIn, from ChatGPT, posted it, and created an actual freaking video with voiceover and visuals in 10 minutes. In 10 freaking minutes. That's it. You know what? We can take this up a notch up. Let's say you want your videos to be created without you acting in it. You can go into a tool like HeyGen. Okay. And let me show you this. I'll share all links with you. Don't worry about it. Okay. There's a tool called as HeyGen in which you can make your own videos. You can make someone talk just like you. Okay, using this, you just have to upload a video of yourself and that's it. In fact, you know what, I've done some very cool things here using HeyGen as well. In fact, I translated one of my video into me speaking in Spanish. Would you believe it? Hear this out. Sorry, what is this? German. This is me speaking in German, guys.
In Indien war ich, aber mein geplanter Job existiert nicht mehr. Vor einem Jahr habe ich zweimal meinen Job verloren. Treten sollte, existiert nicht. Vor etwa einem Jahr habe ich zweimal meinen Job verloren. Beide Male.
Folks, I don't speak any Spanish or German, but here is me, a video of mine, me speaking in Spanish and German. I uploaded an English video. You can see the same video. I'm speaking.
Lo hice. Pero durante
Spanish
este
now.
tiempo, la gente perdía. Por la pandemia, los negocios cerraban y yo lo supe. Plataforma. Ayudo 100%. El objetivo era crear un producto atractivo para la gente.
What do you guys think? All you have to do is upload your video here, select the language that you want it to change to, and just click on translate video and it will create a video in the language that you want. It will change your video in a language that you want. Drop a insane in the chat if you think this is insane. So guys, what all did we do? We came up with content ideas. We created a piece of content from a blog article and converted that into a LinkedIn post. We converted a YouTube into a LinkedIn post. We generated images for that post using AI. We created a video from the script for free, and using HeyGen, we can also translate that into 5 to 10 languages that you want it to. And that is the beauty of that. That is the beauty of AI, right? I hope you guys are having a lot of fun learning all of this. In fact, with AI, you can do so much more. You can create content ideas and create strategic content calendar using AI. You can create viral content using AI in just minutes. You can play with different content formats. You can engage with your audience all automated. You can steal your content strategy using AI. You can generate traffic into your website using AI as well. There's so much that you can do just using AI. So guys, that's everything that I wanted to cover in this workshop today. I know we said 2 hours, it became 2 hours, 10 minutes right now. But do you guys believe that you guys are already 10x versions of yourself? Do you guys believe that you guys are 10x versions of yourself? Drop a comment 10x in the chat. Drop a comment 10x in the chat. Loving the energy, loving the energy. And for all those people who want to 100x yourself, who want to learn how to automate LinkedIn, how to use AI, how to create idea bots, how to automate my life using AI and automation and LinkedIn, I can take you to 100x and 1000x. How many of you want to? I told you that we have built an incredible LinkedIn plus AI program, right? How many of you guys want to learn about that? Just drop a me in the chat. Just drop a me in the chat. Loving the energy, loving the energy. Awesome. So folks, at this point of time, we are pretty much done with the content of this workshop, but I'm going to go right now and talk about the program, which is an incredible program that we have built on LinkedIn and generative AI together. And I'm going to talk about it. If you guys are one of those people who are like, Vaibhav, I've learned enough, it's fine. You can drop off from this call. Thank you so much for joining the workshop. And if you're one of those people, you're like, no, this is crazy. I want to learn more. I want to go deep. I want to become 100x version of myself using LinkedIn and AI. You guys can stay back for the next 15 minutes. I'm going to tell you what you could potentially learn. Yes, that's a different program and you have to pay different for it. And for all the people who are taking notes of the password that was given to you, rub everything that was not right. Here's the right password. The password is written here and the link is here. Someone from my team will right now drop that in the chat. Ela, if you could drop that in the chat, the link and also the password, that will be awesome. And folks, everybody will jump on the link. So there's a good chance that the website will go down. But don't worry, we will also email this to you guys. Okay? So you don't have to worry. So now, do I have your permission? We will share that in just 2 minutes. But right now, do I have your permission to talk about this insane program? Yes, in the chat. Yes, all the links to the tools will also be shared with you guys over emails. Don't worry about it. All the links to the tools will also be shared with you. Awesome, folks. So let's get started. Okay. Introducing LinkedIn Mastery, the most advanced LinkedIn growth hacking course ever created, period. There's nothing like this that has come. There is nothing like this that will ever come. It is the most advanced course ever created on LinkedIn growth hacking. And the best part is you don't need to know how to write a single line of code. I don't write code, and I can do everything all by myself. In fact, I'm so bullish on this course that if you find a course better than this, even for 4 times the price that we are offering today to you, I will give you a full refund. And you know what? More than 10,000 people have taken this program, and we've got 0 people to come to us asking for a refund. That is the beauty of this program. Now, what are the highlights of this course? Here, you'll learn the overall LinkedIn strategy and most advanced profile optimization tactics. You'll learn the secret growth hacking, connection hacking strategy, where you learn how to automate things. You'll learn content hacking strategies, which has helped me to get to 60 million views in the last 12 months, and a crazy automated sales hacking strategy. Let's start with the first one. LinkedIn strategy and advanced profile optimization. Here, the job is to understand who your potential customer is using my 3-step process. What will you learn here? Let me be very frank. In this module, you have learned 80% of the things already. I've tried to cover as much as I can in this $1,000 workshop. But again, right, you can we'll cover a lot of things. It will be a good refresher. Here, we'll go through the process that I personally follow. How do I do a goal setting? How do I set up persona? How do I understand what works, what doesn't work? We'll go into profile optimization. I'll teach you how to do keyword research. I will literally teach you how to convert your profile into a landing page magnet. And on top of that, I'll also teach you a few interesting things which will help you get unlimited recommendations and endorsements on your LinkedIn, right? It has 13 plus videos, 90 plus minutes of content. By the way, the whole course is self-paced. So in next 2-3 days, if you're joining this program, you guys will get access to all the content at once. You can watch it at your own time. Every month, we do about 2 live sessions to clear all your doubts, and you can come and clear your doubts. So you don't have to wait for the workshop. Next is the secret connection hacking strategy. Today, we learned the process of how to connect with people, right? I'm going to teach you how you can automate that on LinkedIn. I'll teach you how to connect with exactly the right audience, your potential buyers on LinkedIn. I'll help you find them, send them requests, send follow-up images, engage with content, generate sales, all automated without you doing anything. Like I said, in fact, in this, I'll also teach you hacks on how you can scrape tens of thousands of profiles at once by taking the LinkedIn Sales Navigator once and then not having to take it ever again. Like I said, this was the old LinkedIn way to grow. Send an invitation, no note, upon acceptance, no response, and end. And this is the way that I really like. Send an invitation with a personalized note. Upon acceptance, send a thank you message. If they still don't reply, go and engage their content, that is like and comment. If they still don't reply, drop a follow-up messages. If they still don't reply, go and endorse their skills. If they still don't reply, end up a follow-up message. I will teach you how to automate all of this. Do you think that will be incredible? Drop a comment powerful in the chat. Drop a comment powerful in the chat if you would love to learn how to automate this whole damn thing. And that is what I will teach you in the connection hacking here. 16 plus videos, 2 plus hours of content. Gene, who took this content as well, Gene is basically head of training of Growth Tribe. He says he considers himself to be a growth hacker. He has seen no one, in the world like Cham. I've never seen anyone growth hack Sales Navigator like his. Highly recommended. Right? This program is taken by people from 30 different countries, right? So you have people from all over the world who are part of this program, and that's what we teach here. Next is connect hacking strategy, content hacking strategy. Here I'll teach you how you can rocket your content strategy, how to create great content, how to create a calendar, how to automate your calendar flow, how to set up all these tools so that it can create content like this, how to transform YouTube videos, blog articles into content in your own style, how to schedule that content. I'll give you the the content Bible of LinkedIn. I'll teach you hacks so that you'll get more likes, more comments, more shares. I'll help you how to format it for LinkedIn. I'll also help you for all the freelancers and people looking for jobs. I'll also help you how you can generate thousands of leads and automatically people reaching you out for jobs using LinkedIn, and that is via content. In fact, I'll tell you one thing. How many of you would want up to 50,000 views on your content per month in the next 2 months? 100,000, actually, 1 lakh views on your content in the next 2 months. What if I told you that there are literally hundreds of my students who are getting millions of views, millions, using the strategy that I follow? In fact, you can easily get to 50K to 100K content views in a few weeks if you follow everything that I teach you. It has 19 plus videos, almost 2 hours of content. This is your way to get to your first 100K followers. In fact, 2024 LinkedIn Top Voice, right? There's a LinkedIn Top Voice that came up. These are the best influencers of LinkedIn right now. Just the 2024 one had all these people who became top voice were all the growth school learners who became top voice of LinkedIn. How many of you guys want to become top voices as well? There are more than 25 to 30 people who are our growth school students of this program who have become top voice on LinkedIn. So this works and works like a charm. I'm sure a lot of people are already top voices. For them, we take it to the next level. Next, finally, sales hacking using LinkedIn. I know somebody is asking, is automation tool for free or paid? I'll get there also. Sales hacking using LinkedIn. Here, we go beyond LinkedIn. What do we do here? I'll help you how to how to go beyond of LinkedIn. Let me explain you what I mean by that, right? Let's say you sent an invitation to someone. If they accept, obviously you can follow all of this process. This process only kicks in using automation if they accept your invitation. What if they don't? You know what? 60% of people will not accept your connection request. What will you do for them? We go beyond LinkedIn. I'll help you how automatically you can find their email IDs, send them a cold email automatically. Not just that, I'll teach you how you can find them on Twitter, Twitter, Facebook, and other platforms and connect with them and send them messages there. In fact, if somebody clicks on any of it, I will also teach you how you can show your ads just to them. Everything. We go beyond of LinkedIn. We get into the world of automation and growth hacking. And with AI coming into the picture, this is going to be absolutely nuts. Looking for a job, trying to generate leads as a freelancer, as a consultant, trying to build a very strong personal brand, there is no better way to do this. This is the exact process. Like I said, I used to follow and I used to charge my clients $5,000 a month just to do this, right? Sven, who is the founder of Mad Badgers Media, said he generated 3 new clients for his business. Each client was paying $5,000 without actually spending a single rupee on ads, using just this content. You will get a lot of bonuses. I'll teach you how to get unlimited endorsements. I'll teach you how to steal competitors' prospect. Like I taught you about OPN. I'll teach you how to automate OPN. That is, let's say if I'm a competition, every time I create a content on LinkedIn, this automation will automatically go look at all the people who liked and will start connecting with them and sending personalized notes, follow-up messages, and everything around it. I'll teach you how to convert people inside of a LinkedIn groups into connections and emails. I'll get you to 100K content views, like I said. I'll teach you how to send automated messages to all your connections in your message. I'll teach you how to find emails of your connections, send them super personalized emails. I'll teach you how you can make anyone notice you on LinkedIn. And finally, I'll teach you the automation tool. It's a free trial and a paid trial. I'll teach you how you can leverage the free trial of the tool, that is a free version of the tool, and automate so that you never have to pay for it. In fact, 90% of people don't pay for it unless you want to do a lot. Then you have to pay like $10, $15 a month. That's it. But 90% of the people don't have to pay for the tool as well. So you can do all of this for free. Guys, do you think this is crazy? Drop a comment crazy in the chat. Did you ever imagine you can do so much using LinkedIn? Drop a crazy in the chat. Now, before I talk about and give you the pricing, how many of you guys want to also learn how to growth hack artificial intelligence or how to use Gen AI to the fullest? How can you automate your life using artificial intelligence? Drop a me in the chat. All right, let me quickly talk about that right now. Introducing the Elite plan, that is what I just spoke about, is just LinkedIn program. We have built a kick-ass generative AI mastery program as well. And because you guys are here, and I truly believe when you do both, That's when you scale up like madness. And we have something built for you. And let me show you what that is. In the generative AI program, we take you from beginner to intermediate to advanced. Now, a lot of people will be like, Web, a beginner. I already am a beginner. I already know how to use ChatGPT and everything around it. If you know how to use ChatGPT and you're a beginner, you are not. Because that is even before beginner. That is basic of the basic. So we go from beginner to intermediate to advanced in 4 weeks in this program, right? And how do we do that? There are multiple modules. Beginner module part one. In part one of beginner module, you'll learn how to build how does large language models work? What does GPT actually mean? What are tokens? How to measure them? What is probability distribution? The idea here is for you guys to understand how generative AI works so that you can growth hack it properly. By the way, I keep repeating myself. I'm not a techie and I'm still able to do everything because you don't need to know how to write a single line of code here, right? Part two is here is where we go and play with the backend of OpenAI. What does it mean? A lot of people think ChatGPT is the most powerful tool. No, there is something even more powerful than ChatGPT by OpenAI, which very few people know, and that is called as the OpenAI Playground. Here, you can change the results that you want based on changing few parameters like temperature, max zen, top P, frequency, presence penalty, and so on. I will teach you how to play with all these parameters. How can you explore the outputs of AI, OpenAI, and also how can you build things on top of OpenAI using API keys. By the way, this is how the playground of OpenAI looks like. Much more complicated than ChatGPT, right? Because it is so powerful. And I'll simply teach you how to use this and get results which are 5 times to 10 times better than ChatGPT using this, right? And then we are still in beginner, by the way. We go to beginner module 3. Here, we go deep down into ChatGPT interfaces, understanding how to use ChatGPT properly, how to use something called as custom instructions. We go deep dive into Bard, Perplexity, Copilot, and everything, Anthropic and everything around it. So we go deep dive into all the tools out there and understand where to use which tool, because ChatGPT is just the beginner. There's so many other tools which are good at so many other things, and we're going to talk about that in the beginner module. Next, we are almost good enough to start with the intermediate life, but we wait for some more fun because I'll teach you some fun things. What do I teach? I'll teach you how to write a full book, up to like 500 pages book in 30 minutes using AI. I will teach you how to make AI exactly right like you. I just showed you the example of the bot that I built. I'll teach you how to build things like that. I'll teach you how to build powered bots, that is AI bots for your website, which you can put it on your website also without writing a single line of code. And for all the marketers out there, I'll also teach you how to create content using AI, which will be SEO friendly. Now, this is just beginner. We jump to intermediate. What do we do in intermediate? We learn the power of prompt engineering. Guys, prompt engineering as a skill is probably the most important skill in your life that you can learn today. And very few people know how to write a prompt. The reason why I'm able to make AI do all these things for me is because I know how to make AI work for me, because I understand how prompt engineering works. And I'm going to make you the top 1% prompt engineer by teaching you multiple prompting techniques, which only the top 1% know, like chain of thought prompting, tree of thought prompting, fill in the blank prompting, perspective prompting, comparative prompting, RCG method, constructive critic method, ask before answering method. There's so many prompting techniques. I go through the research papers so that you understand why it works, and we'll start playing with it. It will truly make you the top 1%, right? And why should we just stop on text? We just saw one way of generating images. We go deep dive into stable diffusion, DALI. How can you generate more videos, interesting videos? Like I showed you 2 examples. There's a whole world around it. You can make your own video rap, right? There's so many things that you can do using Runway ML and other tools like that. We're going to cover all of that in terms of content, in terms of beyond images, which is videos and all, in this section. By the way, I don't teach this because I don't think I'm an expert. There's someone named Sachin who's an expert at this, who has taught the Fortune 500 brands, who charges $5,000 for 2 hours of session. He has created content for us, and you'll be getting access to learn the cutting edge stuff on a creative part as well. And finally, the other thing that we'll also learn in intermediate is we'll go deep down into ChatGPT vision, how to build custom GPTs, how to become like a data analyst without writing a single line of code, right? So that you can analyze data. Learning how to look at data is very, very important. And that was only categorized to people who knew how to write Python, who knew how to use Excel and everything around it. We're going to eliminate all that and use AI to become our personal data analyst and data scientist and do visualizations for us using this. And we also do a plugins deep dive. This is just intermediate. Guys, don't you think beginner intermediate is mind blowing? If you think it's mind blowing, just drop a comment MB. If you think just intermediate and beginner are mind-blowing, imagine what advanced would look like. Just imagine what advanced would look like. Are you guys ready? Let's go for it. What we do in advanced is something I'm extremely proud of, and that is I teach you how to automate your life using AI. You don't have to go use ChatGPT. I want automation to go and write ChatGPT, use ChatGPT and give us results. And that is what I will teach you here. So I'll teach you how to build personalization bots, which can do the job that you are supposed to do when you're sleeping. That's what it does. So this is the old way of ChatGPT, right? You ask ChatGPT to create a certain output, by giving it a prompt, and once you get the results, you use that results, right? This is the old way. And here is the new way. We build bots for everything that we need. You don't need to write a single line of code again, right? The bots will do all the work. They automatically connect to all your apps, and then they will complete your jobs that you want to. You will save all the energy, right? Day or night, the bots will work for you rather than you doing it yourself. So what kind of bots are we going to work? We're going to create bots which will work with our email, which will work with our Slack, which will work with our Google Drive, which will work with our Notion, which will work with our HubSpot, which will work with any tool that you want and can connect with your LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, blog, or anything that you want. So we are automating our life. And the best part, like I mentioned, you don't need to know how to write a single line of code. If you know how to use Gmail, if you know how to use Instagram, if you know how to use Netflix, you will be able to build these bots yourself, right? It has 3 sections. In the part 1, we go deep down into learning the tools, Make, Zapier, interfaces, playing with OpenAI and Cloud APIs, right? In module 2, I'll teach you how to build level 1 automations, which can free up a ton of your time. What is level 1 automation? These are basic automations. Things like a bot to comment on your behalf on social media, a bot to publish AI-generated art pieces automatically, a bot that crafts and schedules LinkedIn posts on selected topics automatically, right? You just say the bot saying, hey, every time there's an interesting article on AI, write a piece of content and post it on my LinkedIn. It will automatically do when you're sleeping. A bot which can reply your emails automatically, or it can generate a reply and save it as a draft, right? A bot which can capture book pages from AI book summaries and many more. I'm going to create a lot, teach you how to generate all these bots, and you can customize and personalize based on what you want. Next, this is the level 2 automations. These are multiple apps connected together. I'll teach you how to send personalized emails. What do I mean by that? Find email of someone, go and check about them on LinkedIn. Based on all the information you have read, write a personalized email and send them. Automating your email workflows. What do I mean by that? Every time there's an important email. See, you know what? I'm very busy. I use this every day, by the way. I'm very busy. I often tend to miss out on emails very, very often. So what is that? I've created a bot, which every time there's an email that I get, it goes to the email and it checks, is this an email that Vaibhav should know about really, really fast or not? If it thinks that this is a very important email, let's say I got an email from my neighbor saying, hey, your dog is barking and you're not at home. Or something that needs real attention suddenly. Let's say my team is sending me an email saying that, Vaibhav, some product is broken. Some product is broken. If the email is important, then it will summarize the email and send me a message on my Slack and WhatsApp. If I don't respond there, it'll give me a call saying that check your email, there's an important email, all automated. As a result, I don't have to worry about it. In 3-4 days, one important email comes and AI notifies me about it. I don't have to worry about it. I'll just check my email once in 4-5 days. And for other emails, for basic emails, it will automatically send a reply to it. And for emails that it thinks I should look at it, it will write an email draft and save it so that I can verify and send it. For all the people looking to apply for jobs, what if I tell you, you know that cover letters and resumes needs to be optimized for every job that you submit. I teach you, you just say, create cover letters and optimize my resume for these 100 jobs that are out there. The AI will automatically look for marketing jobs. Based on that, it will look at your resume. It'll write a cover letter based on the job description and your resume and send that cover letter, and also rewrite your whole resume so that you get selected for that job. It will optimize your resume for every job that you're applying. You can use the same strategy inside when you're trying to apply for freelancing and all that as well. So we are automating multiple things. Content creation on steroid using AI. Let's say you like a tweet. You on your Twitter, if you like a tweet, that tweet will automatically be rewritten and posted on Twitter. And that tweet, because tweets are just 2 lines, will be expanded into a LinkedIn post and will be posted on your LinkedIn. What you do? You just like the tweet. That's it. And rest of the world is automated. There are so many things that you can do using AI. Guys, do you think this is insane? The things that I'm telling you, do you think this is insane? Can you believe you can do all of this using AI and without writing a single line of code? And I'm going to teach you that. I'm going to teach you that, and not just me, some really insane experts will come and teach you that for you people. So the idea here is to show you 15 different examples of building bots. You can apply the same and automate almost anything. Obviously, I cannot cover the whole idea, but I teach you how to create it so that you can build your own bots yourself. And we keep doing hackathons so that you can brainstorm with community. And there are a bunch of bonuses that I'll teach you. Like I said, I'll also teach you how to create mind-blowing website designs using AI, build a fully functional website just using words and take them live, how to become an Excel expert without knowing how to write a single formula, build custom Slack bots, like I just showed you, build WhatsApp bots, Telegram bots, create stunning high-powered landing pages and ads using AI, make thousands of videos in a just few seconds, create custom GPT step-by-step, and supercharge GPTs with Zapier actions. I'm going to teach you all of this stuff in this 4-week super exciting program that starts every month. The next one is in a few days, if not weeks. So yeah, but this generative AI program is actually a 4-week program, which you have to pass. Again, this program is taken by people right now by over 40 countries, 5,000 plus learners all over the world with a rating of 4.7 out of 5. More than like so many people from best of the brands have joined this program, and you get access to that community as well. And for all the first 10 people who are going to join this program today, you guys are going to get a mega bonus, which is 3,000 prompts you will get access to. You will get something called as a WhatsApp intern. What is WhatsApp intern? We have built a bot on WhatsApp, which is powered by ChatGPT. So instead of going to ChatGPT, you can just talk to it on WhatsApp. For all the first 10 people who take the Elite, you'll also get Simplified, the tool that I showed you today, the AI writer of Simplified, which costs you about $18 a month. You'll get this tool for 1 year for free. Insane, right? And would you want to know how much this costs now? Are you guys excited to know how much it costs? All right. So guys, let me be very, very frank. The first 10 people only will get these bonuses. These are the 3 bonuses that I spoke about. So fastest fingers first. And that's it. After that, they will not get these bonuses. But here's the price. Usually just the LinkedIn mastery, right? A lot of people have taken my program. Alexander Gessel says this course is worth $1 million. Will you pay me $1 million? I would love to take it. In fact, I told you, I used to do the LinkedIn automation for my clients, and I used to charge about $5,000 per month or $8,000 for 2 months. That's 5.5 lakh rupees. In fact, there are companies out there who charge $5,000 per month, not just me. I sell the same LinkedIn course, just the LinkedIn course, for $1,300 internationally. Right? $1,300 internationally. You can check it on the website. People from all over the world have taken the program, right? And there are a lot of sales coming in. We have a super exclusive offer for you, and it will be valid for the next 20 minutes, right? The program has 3 different variations because we understood we all are in India, and I wanted to make it as affordable as possible. As a result, I made 3 variations of this. First is the LinkedIn Premium. What is this? You get only access to the content of LinkedIn, not the AI one. LinkedIn, which is 10 hours of content, 50 plus videos, 2 Zoom calls every month to clear your doubts and everything. You get a Discord community, and you get lifetime access to all the contents and updates. The price of this is 14,999 rupees plus GST, something that I sell for almost $1 lakh internationally. You guys are getting it for 15,000 rupees plus GST. We also created a lighter version, which is the starter plan. This is for people who just want access to the content, and they don't want the live sessions. They don't want the Q&A sessions. They don't want the community. So here you get access to all the content, but you don't get access to access to this for life. You get access to this for only 1 year, and that is 10,000 rupees plus GST. Again, the price is valid for the next 30 minutes only, guys. In fact, next 22 minutes only right now. So 10 plus hours of content. This is a LinkedIn starter. This we have created so that we can be as affordable as possible. And for all the people who want to learn LinkedIn and also the power of AI, we have the LinkedIn Elite, which is LinkedIn Mastery plus Generative AI program, which is at just 25 plus GST. In fact, internationally, we sell both the programs at $2,500. And in India, if you individually buy the programs, it will cost you about 65 to 70,000 rupees, even at a discounted price. For the next 30 minutes, you guys are going to get LinkedIn Mastery and also the 4-week generative AI program for 25,000 rupees plus GST, right? I hope you guys are super excited about it. You get two communities. One is the generative AI community. One is the LinkedIn community. The LinkedIn program is a 4-week program where you will have live sessions every week for 4 weeks so that you can learn and do, the AI program will happen over the course of 4 weeks, but the LinkedIn Mastery is self-paced, so you can consume it on the go for yourself, right? So these are the plans, guys. Go ahead and grab it. Like I told you, for starter plan, you don't get any mega bonuses. By the way, if you're taking the premium plan, which is just LinkedIn, I will give you, for the first 10 people, you guys will get access to 1 year simplified for free. If you're taking the elite version, which is LinkedIn plus generative AI, then you will get 1 year access to simplified, 1 year access to growth school intern, which is the WhatsApp AI bot, which you can talk to, and also the massive bank of 3,000 prompts and 50 plus tools listing that you will get, and you can play with them. So this is what it is. All the payment links have been shared with you in the chat. You can check that out and we can go crazy about it. Again, the mega bonuses is only available for the first 10 people. And right now it's valid for the next 20 minutes only. By the way, we have created some add-ons also for people who want to go deep into marketing, data, UX, product founders, tech or creative professionals. We have dedicated modules for only marketers, data guys and all that, which will cost you 10,000 rupees. If you want, you can take that as well. In the payment links, you should be able to find them. So this is the pricing. We have 19 more minutes. So go ahead and grab it if you are keen, right? At the discounted price. If you're not able to come in right now, that is fine. You can grab it later as well, folks. But obviously, we cannot offer you this price. It's impossible to offer you this price anytime later. It is a discounted price that you're getting right now. And grab it if you want to and you're excited about it. I can tell you one thing, there's nothing like this anywhere. Very, very proud of what we have built. Internationally, we sell this for $2,500 together. And we have like so many people who have taken the program. For India, we wanted to make it as affordable as possible because we wanted to be true to the price parity that we have. As a result, we have done this insane discounting so that everybody can get access and become the top 1%. I think AI right now is like a no-brainer. Everybody has to learn. And the only way to kind of scale up and be ahead of everyone is by knowing how to leverage AI to do your job better. No two ways around, right? So yeah. All right. So guys, there are some insane stories that have come from here as well, right? By the way, right after this, in like 5 minutes, I'll start taking your questions as well. So Ila, if you would want to drop your the question form, please feel free to drop it. People will have questions. So Richa actually, took the program, the LinkedIn program has led to thousands of amazing outcomes. Like Richa, where from an intern, she became like a social media expert, social growth expert at ClickUp, which is a 4 billion SaaS company. There was Dashpreet Raheja, who's a senior marketing manager, cracked the job at Kama Ayurveda and also got featured in LinkedIn News. There is Bheem, who has generated over $15,000 in revenue just from community and now charges 2K a month to what I teach. Living example, Leela has acquired over 10 clients from community and right now is a very popular speaker, by the way. And all of this is happening because of this program. Daniel, who's based out of Canada, got 50 interviews in a week by implementing the learnings. So all the people looking for a job, this is insane. Neha received 5 to 6 job offers and right now is also a freelancer with her job because of this program. Ramya started at 28,000 rupees a month job, now generates over 50 lakh rupees per year from her digital agency in the help of LinkedIn program. In fact, I remember the story. Ramya is from Hyderabad. I was in one of the events in Hyderabad, the Growth School meetup. She was actually pregnant at that point of time. She took